What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the page. If you're new to the page, I am Tonytheprophecy, bringing you another video for y'all today. Today, we're going to be going over Suicide Squad and some of its post-launch content and a few characters I would like to see in Suicide Squad if I get the chance. If y'all like videos like this and y'all want to see more, make sure y'all stick around. We're going to be dropping Suicide Squad content. We're going to be dropping JJK content when it drops that game. I know a lot of people ain't excited for neither one of these games. I am. I spent money on not Suicide Squad, not yet. But I spent money on the Avengers. And if you think I ain't going to be playing Suicide Squad, y'all crazy. Especially since it is Rocksteady. And it's not just the name, but I had a lot of fun with the Batman Arkham series over the years. I'm not a big fan of looter shooters, but I'm willing to give it a try. And with the characters that's gonna be in it, and the game and the story of it, I'm willing to give this a try regardless. And I was gonna play it regardless. I know there's been some up and downs with some people's like feelings on it, and some people got their hands on it, and I've seen good and I've seen bad reviews on it. But we all need to make our own judgment on that one. And if I could play a few of these other games that was looter shooters, I could give this a try as well. But with all of that being said, here's a few characters that I would like to see in Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Now, who knows where they're going to go with this story? I'm sitting here on the Q&A right now, and I might actually end up doing a video on that, reading off the Q&A so people can have more info on that. But right now, we doing this. And I actually might do that after this. But with that being said, here's a few honorable mentions of some people that I would like to see in the Suicide Squad. And 3 of these are honorable mentions. I don't know how many characters they're going to drop, so I'm going to try to stick it with 4. Here go a few. And as I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, who would I drop out of this list? But one honorable mention, Rick Flag. You can't think of the Suicide Squad without thinking of Rick Flag. I don't know what something unique he would have that would be different from the rest of the people. We're already using guns and stuff like that. I don't know what would be unique, but it's just one of those familiar faces that you would like to see in the Suicide Squad. He is a great leader, unless he has some type of leader abilities or leader buffs and stuff like that. I honestly don't know, other than for just my sense of sanity to see Rick Flag in Suicide Squad, I really don't know why he would be there. But that's just the honorable mention. Another one that I would consider honorable mention, Captain Cold and Heatwave. I would like to see both of those as well. But those are very low on the list of people I would like to see in here. One got a cold gun, one got a hot gun. And that pretty much sums it up. But maybe, freezing enemies and breaking them easily, or something like that when it comes to Captain Cold. When it comes to Heatwave, pretty much burning people alive. Are these Brainiac people like that? But those, still low on the list. But it's one of those things that'd be pretty cool if you play with those. But those definitely ain't high on my list. But they on there. Ooh, man. All right, so instead of 4, I'm actually going to do 5 because I actually want to keep this other person in here. So we're going to go from lowest to the main person I want to see. And just a heads up, one of the main people I want to see mostly is because I just fuck with them. But 5, Killer Frost. Now, unique, that's ice just like Captain Cold, but she is a meta-human. She's not using no ice guns. She's a meta-human. Maybe you could do something more with that. With everybody other than King Shark, I think we don't really have any meta-humans. And King Shark is more of an Atlantean or, one of those other kingdoms that King Shark come from. But, because there's 7 kingdoms, main kingdoms under there. We just talk about Atlantis. But we one of those types that'll be kind of different, bringing that meta-human aspect to the game. That'll be a little bit different. That's also more fanfare. I'm used to seeing Killer Frost, especially after watching a few of those DC movies, like that one DC animated movie, Suicide Squad. The one where Reverse Flash had to get the get out of hell card. That one with Killer Frost is in there. That was pretty good one. Going to number 4. Ooh, Peacemaker. I had to think about it. I'm like, do I want to see this other person more than Peacemaker? Is and mainly, you know, we had so much good Peacemaker, especially with that good. You got Peacemaker from the TV show. You know, John Cena did a really good part with that. He really killed it. But what unique? Maybe different bullets, special bullets, or something like that. He's not that much more different from Deadshot that we already got, other than his Sonic helmet and his helmet that could do multiple different things. But it's not too much. You know, we got a shooter. You know, but that's what we playing is a co-op looter shooter. So seeing Peacemaker in this, and especially like with everything we're getting, you know, Peacemaker 2 coming out of Peacemaker Season 2 going to be out of the woodworks. You're going to have Peacemaker and Mortal Kombat. That's going to be pretty raw. So seeing him pop up here wouldn't be so much of a surprise. And he's also leading the Suicide Squad right now in the comics, if I remember correctly. So Peacemaker will probably be a cool one to see as well. And he is up there for me for one of those people that I would like to see as post-launch content. That being said, number 3. And this is different too. People probably put these two, you know what I mean, probably put one over the other, but I'm going to have to put Deathstroke. I'm going to see Deathstroke. Same with Peacemaker. He ain't going to be too much different from Deadshot. Actually, in one of the comics I just read, it was a whole little thing like, how much different are you from me anyway? Kind of like with the movies. But he immediately betrayed, like it was. Look, anywho, Deathstroke. I said Deathstroke. Deathstroke could be one of those ones that'd be cool to see, you know, with his martial arts prowess, and with, you know, maybe give him that sword play, like having to fuck some people up with his mercenary styles. He's one of those ones that you would like to see, one of the fans' favorites. We talk about one that's taking out people for a living, and he's definitely at the top of the list when it comes to getting the job done in the DC universe. So seeing Deathstroke on here wouldn't be surprised to me as well, and it also would make sense to me. Top 2 for me, and both of these are for personal reasons. One, so let's just go. 2, number 2 is Black Manta. Again, you see a lot of him lately, and after seeing with the Suicide Squad book that I just read and shit like that, the stuff he was doing in there, it was just, hey, yo, Black Manta's a beast. He's a psycho too, especially in that one. Different, you know what I mean? He'll be more on the Atlantean side. Maybe you give him his trident and stuff like that. He is super strong, super speed. You know what I mean? He's you know a man from the seas, and just like King Shark, you're going to have to change it up just a little bit. Like I said, maybe give him his trident powers. A few of his things probably be around that trident, being his main weapon and stuff like that. And maybe you just go from there. It's just, like I said, personal reasons. When it comes to Black Manta, I do just want to see him. I don't want to see him in that, man. And maybe they give it a little bit difference. And when it comes to all the Suicide Squads, I was looking up and stuff like that. He'd be one of those ones I'm like, yeah, I will put him over there before a few other people. That best in the world when it comes to martial arts, hand-to-hand combat. They say he is a monster. Give him melee damage, like, you know what I mean, going around his bronze claws and stuff. So give him that melee damage, give him a little bit of different stuff right there. Yes, he can still use weapons though, but you know, when it comes to fighting, maybe give him a different style when it comes to when we murder motherfuckers in the field. Also would like them to do the Michael J. White one. I'm just saying, I would like them to do the Michael J. White version from the Arrowverse. That one was personal reasons. Michael J. White is one of my favorites. He made that roof of Bronze Tigers for me as well, and I fucked with it heavy. But with that being said, there's a few people that I want to see. There's more people that I wanted to put down, like Black Adam, Vigilante, a few other people that I didn't want to put down. But these are the ones that I would think would be more likely, that would probably be easier for their gameplay, and something that would be just a little bit easier for them to put in there with them. So with that being said, there's a few of my characters. Who would y'all like to see in Suicide Squad? I know they said something about some post-launch and some Joker news came out recently. I want to say the last 2 days or two. I don't really know much about that, so I ain't gonna speak on it. From what I know from the Arkhamverse, ain't Joker that? Look, anyway, with that being said, oh, she got Joker's daughter. She was in the Suicide Squad. The daughter of Joker is what I should say. She found her face in a river and whatnot. But there's a few other people, man. I might even do another video about this. With that being said, if y'all like my picks, let me know down below. If y'all think they trash, let me know. Tell me who would y'all put in there. If y'all can put 4 to 5 people in there. With that being said, I'm out. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day, night, afternoon, whenever you catch this. Peace.
Get in the ring, Batman. I'm not here to fight. I know you're here to lose.